Napalm here again. Gonna go over a quick guide on where all the locations of the alignment dungeons are. We're gonna do dark, void, and then light in that order, from easiest to the most difficult. Starting off with the dark dungeons in the Ruined Cliffs region, the battlements. We have Darkstone Mausoleum up here and to my right, and for those that don't know, you can tell which alignment the dungeon is based on the motif that it has on the door. In this one there's a little fireball and some glowing fire, and I guess a fire type design heading over here. What is that? It's like witches, pregnant witches or something. Anyways, okay, so head over to the map. You can see my character. So heading over the map, you can see here's the Darkstone Mausoleum. We are currently in the zone of Ruined Cliffs, level the battlements. Alright, after that we have Ghostfang Wildlands in the heart of Kull at the Well of Cinders. This is the second one. The first one was one floor with one purple. This one's two floors with one purple. And purple chest, I mean, at the end of it. Or rather, the chests that give purple items, I should say. They actually look more like black, but that's kind of confusing. After that, we have Arkan Moors in Gorlok and Shadowrock Tomb. Where I think it's up here. Yeah, Shadowrock Tomb. This is the third one. Also, last time I checked, it was two floors with one purple giving chest at the end. And let's head back to the Valley of the Dead in Skull Pit. And where are we? I think it's Pain's Embrace. This is the very last one. Now, if I was going to give any tips about doing dark dungeons, I would say just don't worry about it. It was mostly just broodlings or troll fodder. It's easy to get huge combos on them. They don't really interrupt your combos. So it's no problem at all. You should be able to run through all 4 of these dungeons without too much pain. I'd also say try doing these dungeons after you've reached your previous ascension level. So if you ascended at 20 and now your new level cap's at 25, but you've dropped down to level 17, I wouldn't do these dungeons until you're past level 20. That way you're getting all gear that's better than your previous ascension. And when you're going for purple gear, I would definitely say it's definitely best to do it right before you ascend. Okay, now heading over to the void dungeons, starting with again the Ruined Cliffs. Oop. Oh, that's so annoying. Ruined Cliffs. At the battlements, you have the Puzzling Path, which is here. Yeah, Puzzling Path. That's the very first one. After that, you have Ghostfang Wildlands in Shadow Glen times Doom. This is the second one. After that, you have Arkan Moors in Well of Gloom. Let's see, Cave of Betrayal. Yep, Cave of Betrayal. This is the third one. After that, you have the Valley of the Dead in Temple Gates, Eternity Vault. This is the last one. Now, definitely there's some things to be learned. The first time I went through all these, I had quite a bit of trouble. In the end, what did I end up? I ended up going and buying some runes in the inventory here. Switching over to runes, I had to buy some of these runes of warmth. When you buy 4 of them, it totally negates all void damage done to you, and it actually makes the dungeons going from really easy, from really hard to very, very easy. I was just running right through them, and even when they're like all the guys are way higher level than me, they couldn't do any damage to me whatsoever. There's a lot of seekers and annoying spells that they use when you don't have this protection. It makes it incredibly annoying. Okay, so lastly I'll go over the light dungeons, and let's see, moving back, let's start with Ruined Cliffs. The battlements, one of my favorite places, or at least used to be before they took out ogre farming. And we have White Rock Chamber. This is the first one. Next one is in Ghostfang Wildlands in the Whispering Grove, which currently, as of this video creation date, is the level 10 dungeon. So Whitestone Gardens is the second light dungeon. After that, we have Arkan Moors, Lost Marsh, the Illuminated Path, which... here. Funny story, last time I went to this one, it was 10 floors and it wasn't supposed to be. It was some kind of glitch that only happened for a day, but I ended up getting two level 10 floor dungeons in one day. It was nice. Alright, and then moving to the last one, going to the Valley of the Dead. Over here in the Skull Pit, we have the Crucible of Law. This is the very last one. Now, any tips for light dungeons? I would say same thing as the other dungeons. Don't worry too much about it. I run through all 10 levels, clearing all 10 levels of the Whispering Grove 10 level dungeon without any problems. Mostly just using magic, etc. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my video. All credit goes to somebody on the forums that posted the locations originally. But I think 4 or 5 people have done it, so I can't remember exactly where I read it. Okay, thank you very much. And on the next video, I believe I will go over experience point grinding or farming. Take care for now.